A diver from Brookfield is not only on the University of Wisconsin team, he's also on a natural high. Tim Van Voren goes beyond the game.
Look, up in the sky. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's high diver Braden Rumpin.
Every time you go up higher, the pool looks smaller and smaller.
Braden has a cool, if fairly typical, diving backstory. Started as a kid, competed in club and high school, winning the state championship in 2019 and landing a spot on the Badger squad. And then, after his freshman year,
over the summer, I was looking for a job and I saw a posting on Instagram from another high diver. And he basically said, "I'm looking for a high diver ASAP. Does anyone want to do it?" And I direct messaged him and I was like, "I'd love to do it."
a week later, Braden was in Alabama, where he spent the summer participating in high dive shows, with the emphasis on show. The more you could do in the air, the more reaction you got from the crowd.
The biggest thing is to break up your dives into each individual component and do those at lower heights. So just off the side of the pool, like maybe a foot above the water, you would practice your takeoff a whole bunch of times. And then from 3 meter, you would practice the flight of the dive, all the flips and the positions and all of that. And then from about 10 meters, you work on the entries that come out and spotting the water and making sure that you're tight to survive and withstand the impact.
In traditional competitive diving, 10 meters is the highest height a diver would enter the water from. In Braden's new life, he's at least double that.
This kind of works really well for me because I'm an engineer. So you can kind of do the calculations and see, oh, it takes 1.4 seconds to fall 10 meters, but it takes about 2.3 seconds to fall from 27 meters. So then you can kind of take the number of flips that you're doing on 10 and being like, okay, so I have an extra second, I can probably add maybe 2 flips. And then from there, you just have to do a lot of visualizations and a lot of drills to make sure that you can do it safely.
Braden says safely and survive because those concepts accompany him all the way up and all the way down as a high diver. He also peppers his conversations with fun, but doesn't use a different F word.
I wouldn't say I'm fearless, because every time I got up there, there's a little bit of fear. Sometimes there's a lot of fear, but you just have to manage it and believe in yourself and trust your preparation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at this.
When you get it right, it's super, man. Tim Van Voren, Fox 6 Sports.
I guess diving high enough wasn't enough. They had to light themselves on fire even more so. Wow. Braden dove mostly from 20 meters in his shows this past summer, but high diving is becoming an officially sanctioned event and could be added to an upcoming Olympics as an exhibition sport. The men's height for U.S. sanctioned competition, 27 meters, with the women's height being 20 meters. Mary, you couldn't pay me just to climb up there.
I would be watching like this if I were a parent. You know what I mean? Oh, even the sound of the water.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up.
Yeah.
I belly flop at like 2 feet, so.
I know. Ouch.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hurts thinking of it, yeah.
Still ahead.